Hello friends, so in this video I'm going to tell you about how to build your own component having functionality of link react that will redirect you from one component to another component. So let's get started. Firstly, I have already generated a template for you, so I don't have to waste my time. So there is the code for generating the template. So generally I have run the command npx create react app and it has created the desired component that I need, that is npx create react app, and I have named the component as named my project as v1 block. So what I'm going to do in my app.js, I'm just going to remove this header component first. Okay, and just control shift and slash npm npm start, and by writing npm start it will start our local server. Save this and I will print h1. The page is working. So it is taking some time to render the page. Okay, until then I have to do one thing. I will just come to index.js and remove all this component report vital.js because we don't need all these things. We are just building some component. Document.getElement and put a comma here, and I don't need report vital and all these stuffs. Okay, control S for that also. In app.js I have to remove this logo.svg because I am no longer using this logo.svg, and I'm going to delete this logo.svg file as heck has been. Okay, fine up to here. Let's see. Okay, I will just refresh this and the page is working properly. So it is rendering my page. So the next thing I'm going to do, I am going to install another package, that is React Router DOM. npm -i npm install React Router DOM. So it will install our React Router DOM package. Import browser router as router comma from React Router. Until it is installing, I am just writing all the code that is required for that React Router DOM. Okay, so browser router, and we need another component that is route. Okay, fine up to here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write my router here and just a closing tag here for that routers. And one more thing is that now I'm going to make my first component. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder for that. So my new directory name will be pages. Okay, so in pages I'm going to create a new file, that is home.js. So RFC, I'm going to use the RX extension, that is ES6 extension, for avoid writing the code. Okay, so you can write this whole template by yourself also. So just coming forward, H1. So I'm going to just this is my home page. This is my home page. Another component I'm going to build, and this is my let's about.js. So RFC and H1. This is about, and this is my about page. Okay, so I've just built two components in my pages, so I'm just going to import those pages. Okay, I am going to say export default function home, so we have to just capitalize this home, and in home also. Okay, it's fine here. So your function name should always be capital, whatever the name of this. Okay, fine. Port home from where I'm going to load is pages dot slash okay, sorry, I have been slash about. Now it's our home. So it's throwing me here what is home is declared, but it's never. Okay, let me check the home is rendering or not. Route path equals to let's make this dot slash home, and component that I'm going to load is component equals to, that is my home component that I'm going to revoke here, and I'm going to make it exact, that is it, as we have exact are used when we have multiple components and we wanted to avoid error of this simple component, that is if we are on home component, we wanted that component to load first. Okay, so it will be our home component first loaded first, and just I'm going to close this syntax. Fine, home.js fine, about.js fine, and just going to check all my components are working fine or not. Pages home, so it's throwing the error that pages slash home.js. okay, I have to put my home.js in that. Okay, now it's compiled successfully. Let's see, slash home, so it's not showing me. Let's refresh this. So I'm going to check what is the problem coming. Home.js, I think so, I haven't saved it. Slash home, it's still not working. Okay, sorry for that. I put dot there. This is my home page, so it is rendering my home page. Now coming to next component, that is my about component. So I'm going to again make, so to avoid multitasking you can use this. Okay, so it will my about, and I'm going to use about, and so when I go to my about page, it will show me my about page. So this is my about page. Okay, it's called hot reloading. The required component is loaded without affecting the whole page, that is without reloading the whole page. As you are seeing that I'm switching from about to home, and it is just reloading this page. Okay, I will show you in upcoming time how to do that, how you can understand it more deeply. So in my pages I'm going to make another component, that is nav bar.js. So this is my navigation bar where I navigate from one component to another component. So let's use this rfc. Okay, so in my I'm going to make ul. Firstly I'm going to develop nav component nav ul, then li. In li I'm going to use link. So it has automatically imported my link, like link to where I wanted it to link to home. That is okay. Again the same, link to home, and the name of this will be home. And again the same thing I have to do, just I'm changing this to about, and I am renaming this about. Okay, so just one thing I have to do now, I need to call this component, that is I will just above my all nav. Okay, so name of the component is, I have to just capitalize this, nav bar nav my fault. So this is a structure. I have first I have rendered my component navbar, it will show me the home and about. From there I can redirect myself to home component and then about component. Let's see. Okay, I will refresh it, it will be get fine. So anyway, you should use link outside or out. Okay, fine. Control X. Okay, now it will be fine. Okay, so firstly it is rendering my home component, that is which I have made exact. So now you will see that when I click on this about section, this home page will change to about home page, and without refreshing the whole page, you will just see this content will be changed. Let me show you. Okay, so you have seen that this about page, this is my about page, it has changed the page, that you can change the URL, you have changed the URL and it doesn't reloaded the whole page. It is called hot reloading. So again I'm going to my home component, that you can see here that it only changes the URL and the content of the page. Okay, so I think so you have got the understanding how to render from one component to another component without refreshing the whole page. Thank you.